Welcome to this flow which should open up your upper back, your hamstrings, and kind of the mid and lower back as well. So the first thing I want you to do is to take this position here where your hands are pushing into the ground. I want you to imagine that if I place my hand on your mid upper back and lifted it slightly above you and I said push into my hand, you push away, so we're getting some length back here. Next thing I want you to do is literally just round your tailbone under. I want you to breathe in. Make sure that when you're breathing in here, you're not dropping the head. Your head's kind of looking right in between your two fingers here, between each hand. As you breathe in, you create space between the shoulder blades, you push away more. As you breathe out, you hold on to that space, and we get some engagement of the abs here. Next, what I want you to do is just lift up the knees. You're going to straighten the legs back, and then you're going to drop back down again. Okay, good. So we should be really stretching into the back here. You can swap it up each time, so you can stretch back into the calves one time, there we go, and then into the back, keeping the legs more bent another time. Okay, take a breather. So again, pushing into the ground, breathe in, breathe out, go back. Now what I want you to do is twist into it. Okay, back down, and twist into it again. Two more. Okay, take a breather. Perfect. So you should feel like you're getting some length into the back of the legs and the upper back now. What I want us to try now then is standing position. If you can take one leg in front of you, you're going to bring yourself onto the back heel, and you're going to find the bones at the front of your hip. Tip yourself forward, and then you're going to reach the hips back, feeling good stretch in both of the back legs here. You can hold that, or you can come out of it and come back. It's up to you. Okay, swap sides. So, both feet down, find that heel, tip forward, reach back. This side is stickier, that's okay. So you can either hold or you can go down into it. Okay, let's work into this side glutes, the glute med, and getting some stretch in the lower back and the hamstrings as well. So what I want us to do first is a simple RDL. If you don't know what an RDL is, essentially what we're doing is we're bringing the hips back and bringing the chest over. If you've done your Romanian deadlifts in the gym, this is exactly the same. So I want us to just get that pattern first, hips going back and coming forward. So that is it there. Now don't lose the big toes when you do this. Don't lose that connection with the inside edge of the foot here. We want to keep that as much as we can. Okay, so just practicing that movement then. Then the next thing I want you to do is take one foot back, same movement. Okay, and you can bring one hand to the inside thigh here, slide down. I want it to be the opposite hand to knee. Slide down, and what we're doing there is we're creating a stretch on the outside. So you can see my body is turning here, not losing the inside edge of that foot. Good. This might feel like you're getting some work in as well. It shouldn't be easy. It should be feeling like you are challenging yourself. Okay, and try the other side as well then. So, one leg back supporting, other hand inside knee, twisting, stretching out that glute. Okay, so for this next one then, what I want us to do is to take a wide stretch here, sit down into it. If you need to hold on to something for this, that's totally okay. Otherwise you can rest on your knees here. And I want you to stay above, if you're getting any pinching at the front here, I want you to just tuck the tailbone under a little bit, come back, or stay above that level. Here you're gonna breathe in, breathe out. So then what I want you to do is shift to one side, breathe in, breathe out, shift to the other side, breathe in, breathe out. Good, okay, so if you have the mobility for it then, I want you to take one knee down on your mat here and then shifting yourself back all your weight into this hip here. Just hold that for a couple of seconds, feel the stretch. And again, you can twist into that as well if you want more of a stretch. Swap sides. Okay, perfect then. So from there, if you bring your feet in front of you, you're going to drop knees to the side, back into the middle and other side. So you might feel a bit sticky. I'm definitely feeling a bit sticky on the front here. Don't force anything. We don't want to push anything further than it wants to go right now. It will open up with practice and with time. So now stretching into the upper back. This one can be a bit trickier to find if you're quite flexible already up here, but for those of us that aren't so super flexible in the upper back, this one will be lovely for you. So what I want you to do, if I put my hair up a second, is I want you to fold over like you're just relaxing your upper back. I want you to hold on to the back of your legs here. So depends how good a grip you can get here, but if you can get down here and hold on, I want you to then create some resistance by pulling away. So I'm feeling a stretch in the upper back here. You can also twist kind of across in this pattern here and do the same thing, although you probably can't get as low down, so you can hold a bit higher on the knees. Totally okay to hold the knees as well here. What I want to do then is lift up my back and bring my elbows forward around to the front. Breathe in, breathe out. Maybe go a bit lower. So with this, the resistance is created by you pulling against your body. So the more that you pull, the stronger pull that you create, the more resistance you're going to get and the better stretch you're going to get. So now what I'd like us to do is you can go in a kneeling position or holding on to something else. I just want us to reach one way and reach the other way. Now what you'll see is if your whole body twists and we lose the hip, you won't feel much of a stretch. If you hold on to something, even better if you can push something into this hip or sit down on a seat. In fact, let's sit down here, reach across, breathe in, breathe out. You might want to add another arm to pull against, same thing. So I'm pulling back with this hand and I'm pulling back with this hand as well, but this is the shoulder we're stretching. Okay, more of a challenge then. I want you to put one knee up. We're gonna be twisting across. So you're getting more of a stretch here. The trick is not to lose the hip and twist out. Okay, other side. Lastly here, what I want us to do, reach one leg long. You're gonna lie down and we're gonna bring the other knee across. So here, keeping your shoulder blades on the ground, twist into that side. I am not getting a lot of range today, but that's so okay. We'll get there. You can apply a bit of pressure down on this side, but I am losing the shoulder blade, so I can probably do a swap into the other side now. On another day, I can get my knee to the floor, but I'm not going to force it today. I want to let myself use the range I've got rather than forcing it. Okay, fantastic. So, if you want to repeat that flow a couple of times, feel free. You can do this probably 3 or 4 times to create a full workout, and I hope that that helps you to feel a bit more loose in your lower back and your hips, and I will see you on the next video.